for quite a bit now. I think I've racked in over 100 hours right now. And thank you for following me and allowing me to hit 1,000 views on my channel. I really appreciate it. Now, let's talk about the problems with Ark Ascended Evolved right now. I have noticed some serious issues with anyone running a 30 series or a 40 series card. These rigs should not be struggling with a game like this at all, or any game that's out right now. So like unexplained overheating, so if you run the game on recommended settings, so I am running a 4090 with 32 gigs of RAM for 800K, and it has the severe overheating issues on recommended settings, and this card should not be struggling with anything by any stretch of imagination. Now also excessive VRAM bleeding, so you'll see like a lot of the memory usage starts spiking real heavily the longer you play. I think some of the changes have been fixed in patches, but it is still incredibly terrible for anyone playing the game. Communication errors with the GPU and the engine. So what will happen is that you could be doing like just playing the game, and all of a sudden your game will lock up and it'll say you have a fatal error with the graphics card with DirectX 12, and you shouldn't have that at all. And also if you have DLSS or ray tracing settings turned on, it causes also fatal errors and crashes. And also more fatal errors. You've got other fatal errors in the game where it causes when you're crafting lots of things in the game, because it's a building game as well. So you build lots of stuff, and it can actually, excessive inventory use can cause the game to crash. In one instance, I was moving everything from my old build to the new build, and because I was going for the inventory so much, it crashed on me 10 times in a row, and I had to keep rolling the game through Steam. And it was shockers, and I couldn't believe it. And also, things have changed with the Nitrado now with the server agreements. They've gone from 26 down to 20 player slot cap. Yeah, I remember back in the day you could get an 8 slot cap server, but if you so you can play with friends. And also Nitrado is rolling back the DRM settings. That was absolutely horrible, because you had to virtually buy a copy for the game for every map so you can run it. So you had to run all these different accounts, so you're paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars just so you can run servers. No game has ever done that for private servers. This is obviously purely a cash grab for Nitrado to try and make some bucks off their community. Also, resource spawns and dino spawns feel like they're a lot less from ASE to ASA. I think it's something to do about the server stability, because Nitrado is notoriously having bad servers through the whole entire lifespan. I don't know why they just use Open Portal or some other server provider that's obviously a lot more competent than Nitrado, but it's obviously they're probably the only ones that are probably willing to give Snail Games a loan to continue the development. Besides that, a lot of negatives, but I'll go into positive things. They have made a lot of quality of life improvements, so you can get waypoints. So like, let's say if you lose your dino like from dying or something, you can put a waypoint down for your dino, you can see its exact coordinates. They do have player pins for everyone in your tribe, but that's obviously a bit so-so. It works sometimes, doesn't work all the time, that needs to be fixed. Toolbar cycling, so you can hold Q and you can go through your whole inventory on your toolbar, so you can just use things or just building items as well is really good. Also the wireless tanks and generators, so you don't have to have like tech gens to be wireless. You can just use normal generators, and makes base building way easier, and also makes it more secure. So what people used to do, if you had normal generators in PvP, they would destroy your wiring. So let's cut it off from the generator, from all the exposed wiring and the outlets and stuff. But if the outlets are sticking out of the structure or too close, if they hit an RPG, it will destroy it and it will cut the power off the turrets. But now it's making it easy for base defense, and that is very good. Also, the new baby spawns in the game are amazing as well, because they can be used as an early game taming method. So you just use prime meat, just go around and kill the baby dodos and parasaurs just to prime meat something, so you can get your tames ready as soon as possible, as long as it's a carnivore tame. Then you just obviously do that. Also, the spawns seem a bit off. Like, you go into certain areas, there's like a lot of like itchies, a lot of seagulls, a lot of dilos, a lot of stuff like that. When you go in other areas, I don't see many Rexes or Carnos and all that sort of stuff. So you only see like one. It's kind of weird, unless they've changed the dino intentionally. But also resources seem a little bit lower in certain areas on the map, like Herbie Island and all that doesn't have as many metal nodes. Don't know if it's because they nerfed it to make metal farming a little harder, but it seems like the metal yield is a bit better. Yeah, but anyway, it's getting my thoughts is it needs a lot of more improvements to be a better game. And the game is obviously like in an early state, and what Snail Games better not try to undercut their players and charge a full price, a $60 game when it goes full release, just to get nickel and dime everyone again. And obviously, like, official is still extremely grindy, play 24/7, no life in it, PvP. I'm just playing it at the moment because there's not many maps right now, so obviously not many people have servers up at this time of recording. And yeah, I'll see how it goes from there. I'll probably have to go back on the server I'm on and deal with a few toxic players. Well, the server I left, this Liverspin tribe, they kept wiping me like 3 or 4 times on the one map. Couldn't even get past them. It was hilarious. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one, and please leave a like and subscribe.